first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The run here with Devin Singletary. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Singletary. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Hunter Renfrow was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Here we go, hey.
They'll go for it and run option right. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Back to the third-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You see the first down pickup there by Luke McCaffrey, and certainly a name a lot of NFL fans are going to recognize. Obviously the son of Ed McCaffrey, the brother of Christian.
And he's in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown Commanders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
56. Up and go.
Now Jones on the bootleg. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and...
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Still going. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Strong. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
Open man, that's Renfro. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then...
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Commanders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, hey.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7. A give right side. This is Singletary. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Now a play fake. Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
That one on the former number 7 overall pick back in 2022, Evan Neal. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Jones to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Okay, here we go.
Now, Jones. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Throwing again, Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Giants are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Pass jump.
From the gun, it's Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught by Eckler. Whoa. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Commanders 24, Giants nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different Halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And the Commanders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Man in motion is Brown. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll air one out, and that is brought in. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go, hey.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
Chip.
Throwing now is Jones. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Joe. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. Checking it down. This one is caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and long. From the shotgun on third down. Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
56.
Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. On play action, it's Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Commanders 38, Giants nothing.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Man in motion is Brown. That is not going to work out as planned. Really a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. It's Eckler from the pistol. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Jones. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Jones now on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Half 88, half 88.
To throw, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Jones. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And in motion is Brown. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 36-yard line.
On first down, Jones. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. And in motion is Brown. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Then Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.